So we also have the Dixie, which is also looks like it's going parabolic at the moment. So that's also not the greatest indicator, but we're also on the kind of the top of the range here. So it's tough to tell whether the thing's going to retrace or keep going. So we got to keep an eye on that. I think my mic may have been muted earlier. So I'll just go back over the SPY real quick in case it looks like it was muted, unfortunately. So with SPY, basically what we're looking at here is a potential kicking pattern, as we're having a tough time getting past yesterday's low, and we're going to open below it, which traps all the longs. And you see all the buy volume yesterday in the top left is 95% buy volume. So for us, we think, well, maybe they're trapped and they're going to see whether or not they want to hold or not. And once we start getting below these levels, 445, 446, then we could potentially see a pretty quick drop, because we do have a gap down to 442. So we want to be very mindful of that for the day. The Qs are also similar, even though I just went over that. I think I was muted, but yeah. So if we pass 445, then we could be in a little bit of trouble where we'd want to see maybe a gap fill there. Alternatively, if we're looking long, we wanted to see it over 450 with conviction. All right. So just going back over that. And now let's go over what the easy mode list is. And no big surprise here. It's almost all defensive names. So we've got Procter & Gamble, which we'd like to see this break through the top of value and get to 457 and then break yesterday's high. We've got Waste Connections. So you've got, garbage companies and your necessities. It's generally what does well when things are not looking great. So we've got a bit of a pattern here. Let's see if we can get a break and then a move up. But yeah, we're not saying that that's going to happen. We want to let them open and see what happens. If it is a kicking pattern, I would expect, not to go long today on just about anything. I would look to go short, but we got to wait and see on the open. I'd give it a couple minutes, at least 10 minutes to see whether or not today is going to be a kicking pattern type of day. So I think that's the biggest thing for me, is just seeing if we can clear past the yesterday's lows and get above the value zones. If not, then it's pretty clear that they're trying to take this down at least to 445. So be mindful of that. And I think that's just about hold on. I think we'll go over Apple real quick. Yeah. So this is going to be a huge drag if we can't get support here. If we look at the top left, we're still in a bit of a parabolic free fall. Found some support over yesterday at 178, but yeah, it's looking weak. We're not getting a ton of buyers in just yet, but we can see that the top of value is here at 179. So that may help a little bit if we can break out of this yesterday's value zone at the top of the value and then keep running. That might help support the market a bit. So we'll keep an eye on Apple. If we start losing, if you look on the top right, start losing this zone, it looks like we can start running down to 471 and then 170. So 170, 179, and then 170. So yeah, let's keep an eye out on those levels. So I would set it some alerts for Apple and for the SPY and Qs on their previous day lows and see where they clear. And that should keep you safe. That's gonna just about do it for me. So if you like this, comment on Twitter or any of our social channels. Be sure to check us out at greenhammertrading.com and sign up for our community. and take your trading to the next level with our Valkyrie Day Trading Simplified course. So best of luck today, and may the market odds be with you.